Hey, what's up guys? Josh here, Yugatech, and you guys probably already know this by now, but the Samsung Galaxy S21 series is officially here. In this video, we're going to be checking out the cream of the crop, the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Now, if you haven't seen our video on the standard S21 and S21 Plus, you guys can watch that right here. Now, the S21 Ultra. Let's check it out. While the S21 Ultra is in the same series as the standard and Plus models, it's another beast entirely. It's got quite a few features that make it stand apart from the rest. But starting with the basics, it comes with a 6.8-inch screen size, which is a tenth of an inch smaller than last year's S20 Ultra. And with that little of a difference, we're not losing a lot. On the contrary, we actually gain a lot because of the actual display panel. It's a dynamic AMOLED 2X that clocks in at a resolution of 1440 by 3200 with a dynamic aspect ratio of 10:120 Hz. This is a game-changing feature that changes the way we look at high-refresh smartphone displays. Realistically speaking, you don't need that buttery smooth 90 or 120 or even 144 Hz all day. All that would do is just drain your battery life. But since the S21 series features a dynamic refresh rate, this problem is basically no more. You get that maximum 120 Hz for when you're playing games or doing some smooth scrolling, but also 10 Hz for viewing static images or text files. But obviously, that's not the shocker about the S21 Ultra's display. Not by a long shot. Of course, it's the S Pen support that gets everyone's trousers in a twist. This decision on Samsung's part is quite a surprise, as it has all sorts of implications for their overall flagship lineup, as features from both the S and Note series slowly creep towards some sort of middle ground. Of course, it's too early to say anything. There's an emphasis on support when we say S Pen support. This means that while the S Pens will work on the S21 Ultra, it doesn't have an actual S Pen slot built in. For that, you'll have to get a separate case. Other cool display features include a peak brightness of a crazy 1600 nits, support for HDR10+, a new and improved ultrasonic under-display fingerprint sensor, and better protection in the form of the newly introduced Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. Checking out the rest of the body, we get the power and volume buttons on the right. At the bottom, we get the dual SIM card tray, main microphone, USB Type-C port, and a loudspeaker. Now for internal hardware, as usual, we are getting a new chipset, depending on the region again per usual. The American and Chinese markets will be getting the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, while the rest of the world, including us here in the Philippines, will get the new Exynos 2100. As for memory, our local variant will be getting 12 GB of RAM with 256 GB of internal storage. A jump in overall performance is to be expected and appreciated, but the real innovations here are definitely the improved image processing capability, improved NPU, the dynamic refresh rate, and let's not forget about integrated 5G. Moving on to power, the S21 Ultra gets a huge 5000 mAh capacity battery that will support Samsung's super fast charging, plus usual wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. In this department, no upgrade has been made since last year's model, but given the new dynamic refresh rate and new chipset, we are expecting better efficiency and longer overall battery life. Checking out the cameras, this is another area where the Ultra sets itself apart from its brethren. For the rear, we get a quad setup consisting of a 108 megapixel sensor, 12 megapixels ultra-wide, a 10 megapixel 10x telephoto, and another 10 megapixels 3x telephoto lens. The camera module is still huge, taking up about half of the phone's width. However, in our opinion, it does look better than the S20 Ultra's camera module, since this new corner design blends into the rest of the phone more seamlessly. Also, just letting you guys know ahead, it may seem like it has a total of 5 cameras, which isn't the case. The fifth sensor on the upper right is actually a laser autofocus sensor. The front camera is a 40 megapixel sensor that's still in the same place as last year, which is a punch hole in the upper center of the screen. On the camera software side, we pretty much get improvements on past features like super steady mode and single take mode, but this time Samsung has introduced director mode, which essentially allows you to record videos with the front and rear cameras simultaneously, with the output resembling a video call. We have a separate video discussing our initial sample photos taken with the S21 Ultra, so click here to watch that. Here in the Philippines, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra is priced at a hefty 69,990 pesos. Oof. But what do you guys think of the S21 Ultra? Let us know in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, Hit the bell icon so you guys don't miss any more future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Josh, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one.